Sometimes the response that discomforts others the most is not a brilliant argument, but a calmness that reveals nothing external can shake your inner world. That serenity confuses, disarms, and exposes that real power does not lie in winning arguments, but in mastering yourself. This is the hidden essence behind intelligent responses that shut anyone up. They do not seek to humiliate, they seek to liberate you from the weight of reacting impulsively. Welcome to the Unbreakable Stoic, a space where every word is meant to remind you that true strength is born when you learn to be the owner of your mind, even in the middle of someone else's emotional storm. Today, we will explore the wisdom behind why a calm person has more impact than someone who shouts, and why ancient sages believed that a response is an act of freedom, not an automatic reflex. Stoicism teaches that the key to responding intelligently lies in separating what depends on you from what does not. Epictetus insisted that the root of human suffering is confusing these two realms. Another person's words do not depend on you. The tone they use to attack you does not depend on you. Their intention behind provoking you does not depend on you. But the interpretation you give their words and the emotional meaning you assign to them, that depends entirely on you. Whoever masters this distinction develops a kind of freedom that confuses others, because nothing external can invade their center. When someone throws an unfair criticism at you, most people react quickly, as if urgency were a sign of strength. But Seneca taught that reacting without thinking is handing control over to the aggressor. He said that whoever can pause for a moment before responding demonstrates a kind of bravery far greater than physical strength, the bravery of self-governance. In that small space between the stimulus and your action, your character is revealed, because there you decide whether you will respond from ego or from reason. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations that the soul becomes stronger each time it remains calm under attack, because calmness is not passivity, it is discipline in its purest form. When someone tries to shake you and fails, that person is not facing weakness, they are facing strength. And that strength is born from constant internal work, a work the Stoics considered daily, just as an athlete trains their body. The wise train their spirit. The intention behind intelligent responses is never to silence the other person. It is to silence the impulse to defend yourself from pride. When your words come from clarity instead of emotion, they have a deeper impact than any reactive response. When you do not let the wound speak for you, you speak from freedom, and that freedom is the force that truly intimidates. Modern psychology agrees with the Stoics. Responding intelligently is not a matter of talent, but of training. Emotional regulation and conscious observation are abilities strengthened through daily practice. When you learn to observe your emotions without letting them govern you, you can respond without destroying yourself in the process. Think of every provocation as spiritual training. Each unfair criticism is an opportunity to remain firm. Each hurtful comment is a reminder that your peace does not depend on someone else's agitation. And when you understand this, you discover that life is not trying to break you, it is trying to refine you. Responding is conscious, reacting is automatic. Responding is an act of clarity, reacting is an act of ego. And the Stoic path invites you to always choose clarity, because clarity builds, while impulse destroys. A conscious pause disarms aggression. A serene question reveals intelligence. A strategic silence challenges the provocator's intention. Each of these tools arises from the same root, inner mastery. And so we arrive at a profound understanding. Intelligent responses do not aim to crush others, but to elevate you. They do not aim to prove your power, but your character. They do not aim to win, they aim to free you. Transforming theory into action is the real challenge. Understanding calm is not enough. You must practice it. Intelligent responses are born from silent discipline, repeated day after day, even when no one is watching. First tool, the conscious pause. A deep breath before speaking changes the entire emotional direction of a conversation. That pause is your invisible shield. Second tool, the serene question. A phrase like, "What makes you think that?" forces the other person to explain, reflect, and lower their intensity. You take control of the dialogue. Third tool, calm reformulation. Repeating what the other person said gently and clearly is not submission. It's clarity. It shows that you listen and are not trapped by your emotions. Fourth tool, strategic silence. A moment without responding reveals that your emotions are not at the service of someone else's provocation. Often, that silence shifts the entire energy of the conversation. The Stoics used disciplined visualization, imagining challenges before facing them. It strengthens the mind and prepares the heart. Marcus Aurelius practiced it every morning. Conscious breathing regulates your nervous system. It makes you an observer, not a prisoner of your impulses. Reflective journaling helps you discover emotional patterns. The Stoics wrote to understand themselves. A mind that is not examined reacts. A conscious mind responds. Micro-stories. Helena disarms an attack with a serene question. Andres transforms a family argument with strategic silence. Both discover that real strength is not in winning, but in not losing themselves. These tools are not mastered in one day, but with constant practice your character becomes unbreakable. Your responses begin to arise from wisdom, not impulse. Every profound transformation begins in silence. In that inner place where you decide who you truly are when the world pressures you to react. Intelligent responses are not isolated acts. They are the visible manifestation of silent internal work. Serenity is courage. Calm is dignity. Clarity is freedom. Marcus Aurelius reminded us that life is what your thoughts make of it. And in every conflict, you have the chance to choose which thoughts you will sustain. Look at yourself with honesty, not to judge yourself, but to free yourself. Every past impulse was a lesson. Every mistake was a doorway into a deeper version of yourself. Stoic philosophy does not ask you to suppress your emotions. It asks you to understand them, to accompany them without becoming their slave, to remember that your inner world is a sacred refuge where no one enters without your permission. You can be a lighthouse. A lighthouse does not argue with the storm. It does not panic with the waves. It simply stands and shines. Responding from calmness changes the conversation, but above all, it changes you. Emotional intelligence is not an ornament. It's a way to liberate your life from unnecessary weight. Inner freedom begins when you decide that no attack is allowed to steer your heart. And here is the final question I leave you with. Who do you want to be when the world puts you to the test? The answer to that question will shape your character for the rest of your life. If this message lit something inside you, join this path by sharing it, subscribing, and walking with us toward a life where serenity is not an escape, but your highest form of existence.